Why?
I just love Ghana.
Has there been a place whereby you're eager to go, you just went and you were disappointed?
Hey, I think so. I think,
Which country did you actually go that you were
but
disappointed?
I think when I want to travel, I just make like a good research
Okay.
and I plan like, okay, this is what I want to do. This is what I make research. I just search some few videos and see, okay. So mostly, I don't really get disappointed. Maybe when I go to some restaurants, the food, because when I travel, I really struggle with food.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
What's your favorite food?
Oh, I don't have favorites. Literally, I don't have favorites with most things.
Okay.
Especially food. So for us, I mean, I can eat.
Okay.
I don't have any problem with that.
Oh, really?
Yeah. But
So-
when you travel, you don't get to see the local food and all. I mean, even if you have to struggle. Like, it's a struggle. They somewhere, like, very far from your hotel or something.
Okay.
So you eating all those, nyama nyama, all those continents.
You're just so okay with them all of the time.
Oh, not really. It's just like you just be stuck with burgers and all of that. Or
Now, tell me, what is it about Ewe ladies?
yeah. Have you dated one before?
I have dated an Ewe lady before.
Okay, so I think you should tell me.
No,
'Cause
no.
If I say
No, but you see, I have dated one. But then Ewe women, I know for sure they are pretty.
yeah,
But I don't know. I'm saying it's one of the peeps, or I should say individuals, that I don't think that I can never talk about an ugly Ewe individual.
right.
But what is so special about the Ewe woman?
I mean, we're smart, we're very hardworking, beautiful as well. I mean, the ones that are very educated are very educated. We can cook as well. I think we are just good.
You're
Not
just
too
good.
good. I mean, all humans are not perfect, but I always try to.
Try to do they try to do their best. Yeah.
Yes, I mean, you can attest to it since you've dated
Yeah,
one.
yeah. She was Delado. She's married now.
Oh,
Another beautiful
so
individual.
sorry for your loss.
But anyways, let's get back to you. Let's get talking. Who is Fela Makafui? Because first off, everyone saw you on the YOLO series,
Right.
but for deeper research and stuff,
Yeah.
you've been an individual who has been out there, but
Yeah.
just that the chance was not there. So for Indomie generation, or for individuals who just saw you pop up on the screen, who is
Yeah.
Fela Makafui?
I would say Fela Makafui is an actress, an entrepreneur. I mean, yeah, pretty much it. That's what you see online. I mean, that's just my life. Yeah, business person. Trusting.
Utrasini.
And I'm here.
Yes, in Chani. Utrasini. Yeah.
Very
But,
smart.
How,
Go getter.
how was growing up like? Where did you actually grow up? Did you grow up in the Ewe setting, or you're just out of the Ewe setting?
Oh no, Ewe setting.
In the Ewe
Yeah.
setting. So how was growing up like?
It wasn't too rosy, I would say, because I think I was having a very big childhood trauma because of my dad.
Okay.
Yeah. So, and I was raised by just my mom.
Okay.
Yeah.
Right.
Wasn't that rosy, but I think I'm grateful.
You're grateful for
Yeah.
how far you've been
Yeah.
able to.
Yeah.
So growing up, was acting, or has acting always been that very thing that you wanted to do?
Oh yes. Way back in school, even in high school, I was the entertainment prefect.
Okay.
I was also part of the drama troupe. Yeah, I was the president as well.
Okay.
So I've been acting way back in school, and I mean that's basically the reason why I came to Accra.
Right. So you moved from that very setting, knowing very well that Accra is the only place that could offer you that very opportunity.
Of course.
Let's talk about YOLO.
Yeah.
How were you even casted to be a part of that very series?
So I always say that Fela Makafui is very blessed.
Okay.
Like, I carry some sort of grace, and I say that because I know God got me. Like just like everyone, I'm not too special, anyway. So I came to Accra, to pursue my acting career. But when I got in, it
was not easy.
No. To penetrate, it was not that, So I had to start off with photo modeling. Then I met my manager.
Okay.
Richmond. Yeah, he's seated there.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So before YOLO, we started working. He also had his own thing doing. So randomly on Instagram, I met this guy. He was like, "Oh, your pictures are nice. What do you do?" I said, "Oh, I'm an actress." You know that even that time I had on my bio actress. Even
but
though
don't
I'm
try
not-
to media.
I mean, you have to claim it.
Yeah, I know, right?
So I said, "Oh, I can act," and it was like, "Oh, okay." I told you, you do. I mean, something else because just pictures. No, I don't have the opportunity yet. He said, "Oh, I have a friend called Ivan Kwashiga. You'll be having an audition on Monday. So I mean, if you're down, I'll take." I said, "Yes, sir, please." So Monday, I met up with him. We went to see Ivan. We had the audition. I was selected. We're just four.
Okay.
We selected like just four of us, and that was just it. But one funny thing, when I was called later on to be told that I'll play the role of Sewa, I actually declined.
Really?
Yeah.
Why?
Once.
You're not stubborn, yeah.
Yeah.
You like is maybe you have the attitude of knowing exactly what you want.
Yes, I think that's it. It wasn't about me, having pride or whatsoever.
Okay.
From like way before growing up and all of that, I just always, stand for what I believe in, and I believe so much in myself, and I have so much confidence. So I think that's where the problem is. When you are too confident, it's come off as you being proud.
Yeah, I know, right?
So I auditioned for 2 roles, both Emily's role and Sewa's role. I mean, I was not too happy about Sewa's role because, I mean, way back with my mom, I was selling bread. Come on.
So portraying that...
No, I can't suffer again. Please, give me something rosy. Let me... But unfortunately, director didn't give me that role.
Okay.
I was just called like, "Oh, okay, so you are going to be on set today, this day. You're playing the role of..." So I said, me.
Not again.
I beg you, I won't do it. So the director called me himself. And I mean, shout out to Ivan Kwashiga for giving me that platform. And, without him, I'm not sure I'm going to be here today. Yeah. So it's like, "Oh, why won't you do it?" He speaks, he's an Ewe.
Okay.
So why won't you do it? I said, "Oh, I just don't think this is my thing. I'll wait for the perfect time. So, long story short, my sister Fendi just woke up one day. She was like, "I mean, I think you should do this. It will work for you." I said, "Are you sure?" I said, "Yes." Went on set. Shot. First time YOLO was released, I think within the space of 1 month, that I got nominated for Golden Movie Awards and Ghana Movie Awards, and I won both. So that was where I knew that, okay.
For such experience you've had with YOLO, after rejecting that very character, coming to accept the character, and that very same character also opening doors for you, what did you learn? What was the moral lesson?
Sometimes your blessings can come in different ways. You just have to listen to, your instincts and just believe in God. Because sometimes, certain things may come your way in a very right direction, but you don't see it. So it's always good to have good people around you. Like I have very, 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 very good people around me. Like my manager, my family, my friends, like few people, but they always, put me on the right direction. And I could literally call these people anytime, like 3 a.m. That's me.
Okay.
I can just call it 3 a.m. and like, so I had this idea. What do you think about it?
3 a.m.?
Yeah. Ask my manager. Even yesterday, I was trying to call him for something. He was not paying. I called his wife. I said, "Madam, please, can you give the phone to
your husband?"
Yeah, that's me. Yeah, so
a go-getter.
Yeah, I'm blessed to have these people around. Yeah.
Now, for that career that you've been on, what can you say confidently? This is what I am grateful for.
I think I'm just grateful to God, because I don't think anyone could make it without God.
True.
Yeah, and my mom. And my team. I'm very, 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 particular about these people, because I don't know. Without them, I don't think Fela would be Fela Makafui.
Does Fela have any regrets?
No. Lessons.
What are some of the life lessons?
I mean, day in, day out, you learn.
True.
Yeah. Like, I've learned one lesson today. Not to eat fufu early in the morning.
Wow.
Because, I mean,
that is the Fela Makafui just on the set. Yeah. Why you eat fufu early in the morning?
Yes. I mean, I got to, our flight landed, I think, 9 something. Just straight from the airport. I mean, my team and I decided to go and eat fufu. Hence the reason why I'm very down. I have to be taking energy drink before. So one lesson learned today.
Yeah.
Never eat heavy food in the morning.
Never. But what are your, now talking about food and talking
Yeah.
about your physique as well? What are the daily things that keep fella in shape? Because mind you, there's the whole of the conversation
Yeah.
on the internet. Now
Right.
it actually pulled me. I think it was Jupiter that we did that research,
Yeah.
wanting to know you way back, wanting
Yeah.
to, and Jupiter had to pull a whole lot of pictures that we could see that okay, fine. So this individual had this physique,
Yeah.
but for the sake of maybe lack of money at that time, did not bring out that voluptuous person that we are seeing now.
Yeah.
What does fella do to keep this very body?
I mean, I'm sure if I'd met you like years ago, I would see you today and I'll be like, oh my God, you've grown so big.
I know,
You
right?
I mean, day in, day out, we are eating.
True.
I don't really have like a diet plan or something. I mean, I just eat whatever that.
You're a glutton, eh?
I mean, just like today that I ate fufu. I could eat anything. I mean, I'm even hungry now.
Really?
Yeah.
In your Dow state?
Yeah. I'll still
Unchirishi, would be
Oh, anything. So I mean, as you're growing, you don't grow backwards.
True.
Yeah. So
Renaissance or resonance.
Resonance,
Oh,
yeah.
I don't know why I keep on saying renaissance. Why? Who's giving me that word? Anyway, so resonance
okay.
is actually the movie that we were talking about. I've
Yeah.
seen you put in a whole lot of work as well.
Yeah.
Now tell us about it. Give me a gist because
Yeah.
Jupiter has actually sent me the trailer. I've seen the
Yeah.
trailer on his status and
What do you
stuff.
think
Like.
about it?
It's amazing.
Yeah.
Picture quality.
Yeah.
I'm talking from the picture quality
Yeah.
point of view.
Yeah.
I don't know the story that much because trailers are just snippets of the movie,
Yes,
so I
yes.
don't have a better understanding of
Yes,
the movie.
exactly.
So then you can throw more light on what exactly are you looking to achieve with Resonance.
I mean, sorry, I'm going to be very brief as well because I want to
Mm.
tease you.
Exactly.
I want you to
Please do tease me. I love teasing. Tease
I want
me.
you to come Saturday.
Mm.
But Resonance is a great movie. I said early on that this year I didn't even want to shoot. Like I didn't want to do any production. My team and I had other things that we were working on. But the story, the whole thing about Resonance is just the storyline. It's amazing, and everyone on this set, brought their A game on. On the editing bench, I'm seeing these people acting, and I'm like, oh my God. I mean, I've worked with these people for years, but they just brought their A game on. The
True.
storyline is so amazing. And I'm sure you're just going to be glued to your seat from beginning of the movie to the end.
You know where I'm caught in a fix because I'm not an ambidextrous individual. I love to do one thing at a time.
At a time, yeah.
Now, I'm wanting to know exactly at what point
Yeah.
whereby you had that idea because seeing Resonance first,
Yeah.
people talk about it first on the social,
Yeah.
was within that very same time whereby there are a whole lot of conversation going on the socials. At what point
Yeah.
and were you able to script or write down or pen down
Yeah.
all of these things? And
Yeah.
what was your thought as at that time? And what were you doing to actually keep your motive on focus just on writing Resonance?
I mean, as I said early on, I told you that I'm a very, hardworking person. I'm a go-getter, yes, and I'm always in my lane. I'm always focused on my focus, yeah. And I told you that I have a very great team. So when I plan on doing something, or when we plan on doing something, that's just the focus. We don't look back. We don't look side. It's just the focus. So Resonance came into conversation. I was on my friend's set, Habiba Sinari, and I think I was having a conversation with the PM. And he was like, oh, fella, why won't you shoot? You can do this, you can shoot. I'm like, are you sure? He said, yeah. So the motivation, started from there. I went home, discussed with my team, and we had a meeting, I think, the next 2 days. Got a script writer. Script is saying, we plan to shoot. That's just it.
Just that simple.
Not that simple, but I believe when your focus is your focus, you achieve it.
I know movie in Ghana as a whole have its own downside.
Yeah.
A lot of complaints and stuff like
Yeah.
that. For someone who's been an actress
Yeah.
and know what goes into production
Yeah.
and now wanting to even produce her own movie,
Yeah.
then definitely you know that you are very much prepared.
Yeah.
In what region are we looking at with respect to investments? Have you invested in Resonance?
I wouldn't want to mention figures, because we're still not even done. We are still spending, coming here and all of that. We've spent so much, but I just think I was going to say something. Sorry.
No, you can feel free and say what you want to
no,
say.
no. I don't want to trend.
I really would have loved you trending though.
Oh no.
Yeah,
No.
because we need a trends for traction for the movie itself as well.
I mean, the traction we need is that headline: Fela Makafui eats fufu 10 a.m. You know, does it sound nice?
What it doesn't sound nice at all. It actually they do you lazy. It actually is doing you lazy. But let's get back to yeah. So restaurants and looking at the kind of investment that has gone in, and I mean, what you're thinking about. You're thinking for the movie industry as a whole.
Yeah. I mean, let's be honest. You know, for the past couple of years, the industry hasn't really been what it used to be. But
true.
I always say that I could feel the change. You know, with the outcome that we got in Accra. True. I mean, you've seen the numbers. Safe to say that we broke the record. Like, all the cinemas were filled. We did 9 shows.
Wow.
The media, like the entire media in Accra, was very, very, very supportive. Like, my colleagues, our fans, our family, everyone. Literally, it got to a time when even now, when I step out, like Resonance, like that's how, you know, much impact Resonance have made in Accra. And I believe we've got the same, you know, energy in Kumasi as well. Yeah.
You are that young. I remember when the flyer was done and posted earlier, before even I did this very morning.
Yeah.
The kind of young women who are beaming to actually meet you, who are beaming to just be like you. For someone of your age, looking at the feat you've been able to chalk in the field you find yourself, what has worked for you?
Being focused. I'm so keen on that because I believe there's a lot of distractions, you know, in whatever field you find yourself. It doesn't necessarily have to be me, like, or you being an actress, whatever field. Be Island, even my daughter or anybody else.
I had wanted to ask of her.
She's fine anyways. I mean, just you. I'm sure you also very, very, very much focused because your focus should be your focus. And true. I think that's what really worked for me. And with God and having like good people around. It's very important to have good people around you. It's really going to help your life and shape you as well.
What is Fela Makafui Spec?
In terms of what?
In terms of a man. Because for someone like you, seriously, mainly the boys knew that Fela Makafui. I didn't even know boys had spec for you. I'm like, so you all get spec like that?
People have spec.
Oh, I'm telling you.
Oh, you do have spec?
Yeah.
What's your spec?
Am
I your spec?
Oh, you definitely fit my spec.
Oh, anyway, let's talk.
What's Fela Makafui spec?
Oh, I don't have a spec. God is my spec.
So God is the reason. I love that. I seriously love that. So let me bring you in that very conversation to our topic for discussion. Do you also do agree that people that will treat you well always are not your spec?
Okay. If I have to answer this question personally, I think the person that is treating me well is my spec, because I mean God is my spec. He treats me so well, so I believe my spec God is my spec.
Aside God, has anyone treated you well?
Of course.
Apart from your family members, your team members, which you so speak fondly of.
Yeah.
Has anyone treated you well?
Everyone in my life treats me well, and I'm very grateful for them. I mean, I've been saying it constantly from the beginning of our conversation. Yes, and I feel so blessed. I mean, just like you, how you're treating me so well. Even though you've not offered me drink, but thank you so much for the platform you've given me. So you're treating me well. Thank you.
Anyways, if you're just joining us, we're having a conversation with Fela Makafui on the drive time, and we're also live on Facebook, LuvFM 99.5 FM. Fela Makafui, before I let go of you.
Hey, just say you're holding me.
I'm holding you, I'm holding you, because your beauty is one that one needs to behold.
Oh,
yeah.
You wear it for full.
I think you are here till Saturday.
Yes.
You'll be here for 1 week or so.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
I definitely come pick you up. We'll go eat fufu.
Yeah.
There's one fufu from this my young man's joint here. I'm telling you. It's
Right.
amazing.
Is it the one that you have to grind the pepper yourself?
Everything is there.
Right.
I'm showing you this young man here. Yes, he's got one of the amazing places that you can eat good fufu.
Oh, right.
And that's why I will take you.
Right.
After the
I'm very much pleased, sir.
Now, one of the main things when I had asked people to actually pose questions to me had to do with I need to put this right so that we don't step on toes. Okay. Has to do with people wanting to know your advice for young women who would find themselves wanting to marry.
I'm also young.
True.
So
But you've had an experience.
We're all learning. We're still in the learning process, and I believe I don't think I find myself in that position to give anyone advice, and so I'll give the chance to, people way older and more experienced to,
But per your little experience, what can you say?
I'm still learning. So,
what have you learned?
If I'm still learning. What I've learned, I'm still learning. Let me gather more, knowledge. And I think by next year, hopefully, when I'm done with my next projects, I'll come back.
Oh, there's another project?
Yes, we have our other scripts ready as well.
Oh, really?
Yes.
That is something you're looking at. Is now you've changed focus to go into production more with filming and stuff like that.
The fact that I'm still acting in the movies, I think there's nothing has changed. Like it's just me now moving more into production. Yes.
So for young women who are out there wanting to know more from you, is that they should give you that space to learn more, have a better understanding of life itself.
Let's all learn. Let's all learn. Let's everyone be very hardworking and focused. I think that's, if I'll have to say anything, that's what I will say. And be very prayerful. Make sure to have good people around you, like yourself. I have good people around me, like my team. Shout out to them. So, yes, your focus should be your focus. That's the topic for today.
The topic for today.
Yes.
Every human being have disappointments.
Yeah.
Disappointments, out of disappointments comes lessons.
Right.
Out of lessons then would give you that very understanding of life and its whole stuff. What is the disappointing stuff in fella's life that has given her that enough lessons to life?
If I have to be very honest, I think I'm grateful to God for everything. No disappointments. I said early on, only lessons.
Only lessons.
You pick up the pieces, you move, and your focus should be your focus.
I love that terminology. I'm insisting on wanting to know that because you see, there's a whole lot of idea people have out there that when you see these celebrities and they are living lavish life, but people do not know the things that you individuals do go through. As a matter of fact, even thinking of even wanting to control the things that goes on the socials, the mental health.
It's quite sad, and I believe everyone in this world, have their challenges, go through whatever they want to go through, come out publicly or not publicly to, show off. Let me not say show off, like, exhibit their success.
True.
And it's just so unfortunate that I find myself, or my other colleagues just find ourselves in the space where a little bit of our life is out there. And I think that's where sometimes people, just get certain things wrong. But a lot of people are putting in so much work behind closed doors. There's so much work that has been put into this project, like Resonance, and I think half of it is what you guys have seen. So when the outcome is there like this, sometimes I feel people don't even know how much work you put in this. Like, I'm sure you have to wake up very early in the morning to come to work. We don't see that, and I think people don't really care. The goal is to be successful. The goal is to just be focused on your focus. And I think that's just it. You go through life challenges, you face whatever you want to face, and we don't hear of it. And it's just unfortunate that our life is out there, but it's okay. Everyone will be fine.
Nice one. Now, fella is not in town just to come have interviews. Fella is in town because of something.
Yeah.
What is fella in town for?
I'm in town to eat fufu with you, and also
that fufu dear. I don't know.
I think
you are the only word that speaks volume for fufu.
there's just this saying. They say when you come to Kumasi, you need to eat fufu.
Oh, really?
So it's like a tradition, and I want to honor that. Like, I don't, yes.
Okay, we are grateful.
So when you go to Rome and you do what
the Rome's
exactly.
do. Yeah,
so I have to
nice
do
one.
that. Yeah, but I mean Kumasi because of Resonance.
Mm.
Yeah, the great masterpiece that's Fela Makafui production is putting together. So we'll be premiering this Saturday,
right,
8th of June. Yeah.
Where the location, the venue?
SG Mall.
SG Mall.
Yes,
oh
yes.
yeah, just right behind us.
Yeah, I mean that's where we premiered Sewa.
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah. Nice one. And how much are the tickets selling for?
So single is 50 cedis and double is 80 Ghana cedis. Yeah.
And where can individuals also purchase
Okay,
their
so
tickets?
we've made it very easy for everyone. You could just carry your phone, be it a YAM phone, whatever phone you're using. Yeah, it's very easy for you to, know. So there's just a code for you to dial. With no delay, if I could.
Just go
So
on.
if you want to make reservations for the tickets, you just dial *928 *085 *3#.
Okay.
Yeah.
So let's take it again.
*928 *085 *3#. Yes.
And is it going to be in sections? Are we going to have a first showing, the second showing?
The first show is 7 p.m.
7 p.m.
And the second show is 9 p.m.
It's 9 p.m.
Yeah, but I know Kumasi people never disappoint.
Not
We're going to
at
do
all.
like a lot of shows because Accra we did 9 shows.
9 shows?
Yes.
Wow.
5 cinemas, 9 shows.
9 shows. That's amazing. I think Kumasi would give you something that will blow your mind.
I mean, last year
Kumasi lost Fela Makafui.
I
I'm telling you.
I'm telling you
Because
I think I should come here.
You should relocate to Kumasi.
I should. Yeah,
you should. One of these days, I think I can get you a place to sleep though.
That would be very, very, very. I mean, I hope it's 5-star.
5-star.
Yeah, or 10. I mean, if it's one woman. I said earlier, I'm not picky.
Yeah, I
so
know,
far
right?
as I have a place to lay my head.
Exactly,
okay.
exactly. I think we can get you something that is manageable.
I'm okay.
Yeah, I know.
So far as it has pillow, no problem.
You don't get problem. So Resonance is actually happening this very Saturday at the SG Mall. Time for the shows. We have the 7 p.m. for the first show, 9 p.m. for the second show. Run us once again through the short code to which you can purchase your tickets.
Okay, so we have it *928 *085 *3#.
Okay.
Yeah.
*928 *085 *3#.
Yes.
That is the short code to which you can also purchase your tickets for Resonance. We should all be there through our support behind Fela Makafui, a highly spirited individual, very bubbly too. Your vibe is infectious though.
I know,
right?
When we go for the kufu, you like me more.
This fufu thing. Anyways, Fela, it was nice having you in the studio.
Thank you.
An amazing conversation that we've had as well. And we only pray that it is just the beginning for greater stuff that you are. And I love it. Keep your focus on the focus. And it's an amazing statement. Not just a statement being made, but it's a statement that needs work. It's a statement that needs work. So thank you very much for honoring our invitation as well. We're also going to throw our support behind it.
Thank you.
And we are here anytime that you're in town to just feel free to come through.
Oh, definitely.
If you're having some of Jupiter as part of the team, then you know that you are in good hands in Kumasi. He will definitely take you through the place. Is he the one who showed you the joint? The fufu joint?
No.
He's not
but
the
he
one,
promised to take us.
Oh, he promised to take you somewhere. Okay.
But I think I will snitch on him. I will go for you.
Anyways, thank you very much. Guys, it was Fela Makafui that we had conversations with. Just as you heard her say, Resonance is this very Saturday at the SG Mall. Do not miss out on that very one.
In fact, sorry to cut you. They need to come early. Resonance, the storyline, with going backwards and we coming forward. So the past of Tamara, the presence of Tamara, and there's an investigation. So you have to come early to understand the story. And just later, you'll be like, what's going on?
You'll be lost on
the So if it's 7, you want to come, please make sure to be there. Exactly 7. If it's 9, please make sure.
So there are no outlets for tickets, but then you're just using the short code.
Yes, I think the day of the premiere you can get at the gate. But I think to avoid the queue and all
stuff
of that, it's just safe to. Yes.
Nice one. Thank you very much, Stu, for coming. Guys, you're still live on Love 99.5 FM, City's greatest late afternoon show, The Drive Time. This has been a conversation with fella Makafui. I'm telling you.
Thank you
Rest
for
on us
having
this
us.
very Saturday.
Yeah.
Do not miss out on that one. Let's jump straight back into the music. DJ hashtag, take us away.
Yeah, DJ Boyenyum.
No permission, I wanna live my life, yeah. Man can't school him up, no. That's why they turn my vibes on. If my two legs cut, I go fly. You can never hold me a python. Beats my chest, I go fight. If you don't want grind, I go try, no. I don't need no bad energy. I just wanna give my life remedy. Play that best melody. I don't never get that for no enemy, yeah. My bad days are gone. And don't know many days I run. So good I won. So many things I've done, money be a lot of places I've gone.
Daddy, do you like the body? You they shake out for me? You they do me conny? Hey.
Drive time on Love. With Melvin and DJ Hashtag.
In the mix with DJ Hashtag.
I be a sneaky link, I know, but I want more of you. Things where you they do me, girl, they drive me loco. Baby, you know do me, yeah. You will love you, treat me better when I'm cold, when I'm that. You say when I'm that. Baby, don't do me well. When I draw my love go flow, when your river overflow, flow. Baby, don't do me well. When I draw my love go flow, when your river overflow, flow. One time, when I'm cold, you be my heater. Girl, come be my healer. One time, when I'm cold, you be my heater.
Hashtag.
Come be my healer.
I get my top for my head, and nobody understands. I'm a shako, while I did for you. I get my top for my head, and nobody understands. I'm a shako, while I did for you. Let me know if I embarrass you with my money. Girl, let's fly out to Paris. Let me know if I embarrass you with my money. Girl, let's fly out to Paris. Fly out
Great conversation we've had with fella Makafui. And I do believe you enjoyed your very conversation as well. Restaurants is this very Saturday. Do not miss out. The conversation is still on. Sometimes the person that will treat you right is not always your spec. Do you agree? 0540448747 on the WhatsApp console and as well on X at LuvFM995. Talk to me.
If say obi ayo speaker, I don't really believe someone being your spec can maybe be the special person or the right person to hate you. Because so far as our spec, Nadia, you know you are spec. You are his spec, and she's also your spec. And if say well spec doesn't mean he's going to hate you. By the end of the day, it depends on you. It depends on you. It depends on you. Attitude, any lifestyle, whatever man. And maybe I don't support. If say someone being your spec will be the special person to hate you.
Good evening, Melvin. This is Prophet Adewale. My focus and maybe get to know what you want to know get. Nipa will don't to go on door. And Nipa no on door. Mon door, Omono Budo mom. To our dom now be to impress or to impress him on few on family or to miss my or to me be or to me use you as a slave. Now ye be now go to me. Did you attend me now? Brown as now ye be a man now so and so on. Oh, Nanipa no yen basabasa or bono yen more treating Nipa Sahano and Diniki. So the one and in any panuswa or don't now or any finish now or January. I think no better penny chief coins or Copena Dono. Not time now a later man. This is the kind of can take on Manipana or Dono on Tando. The woman, this Prophet Adewale. Thank you.
Melvin the Enigma, bro. A question here very legit, It seems those that are not our spec know how to treat her better than those who are our spec, So very, very legit. It's not something. Most often that's what happens. Yeah, that's what happens most often. So yeah. The Enigma, Lawrence and maybe this.
Good evening, Marvin. I'm coming to once you ask no. Born man. Udo be pa bad not any paniere and so and things in it depends on you that you now. But me a bad thing so be out. Odon any panels on though. Yeah, it depends on you. It depends on and I'm how I faso is meaning a cassava. Sanity depends I'm how faso and a cassava. Why?
Yes, it's true that sometimes the one that you want is that will treat you right is not your spec. But for me, I will go for someone who treats me right. Yes.
Anyways, you can also share with us your thoughts. 0540448747. Big shout outs going out to you, Mafua, inside of Finso as well as offensive side of town. Mafua, my feel papa. That jollof was amazing, bro.
You remember that day?
Yeah. That jollof was that jollof was amazing.
Yeah,
and Mafua gives the best of food as well. Yeah. She's a good cook.
Okay. Now do I see first?
No, saying
gives the best of the child.
The best of food. Yeah. Why you don't agree?
Hey,
no, you can't agree because you've not eaten a food before.
Oh, I don't doubt that she's a good cook.
Yeah, she's a good cook.
But I said,
No, I wasn't saying anything else. This one says, good evening, Melvin. In general, I do not agree with that statement at all. In my opinion, people treat you the way they think should treat you, or in a way they think that they can get away with treating you. And this one is coming from Kofi Richmond, Brown Kofi from Apiodu Kokobane Unity Junction inside Elysian International School. Thank you very much, my brother. This one says, yeah, I agree, because someone's champagne is another man's poison. Oh God. Okay, so let's see this. This one says, good afternoon, Melvin. This is Crucial Kobe inside Ahinsan Bones. My thoughts is that the person who will treat you right will not be your spec, cause maybe it will be like what you can get from that person. That's why you are in that relationship or friendship. Please extend my greetings to Enigma House members and Anaya Nayas inside KJT Dubai, 2nd floor. Okay, thank you very much, Crucial Kobe, for your time as well. That's human nature, but will only come to our senses when they are lost. Wow, sharp, simple. Okay, let me see what this one also got to say. Okay, so that individual just chose to delete that very picture or that very message. Sometimes the person that will treat you right is not always your spec. Do you agree? Yeah.
Big man.
Do you agree?
I mean, sometimes the person that will treat you right. Okay, that's an interesting way to look at it. But I mean, this all ties into the fact that sometimes, most of the time, you tend to want people for shallow reasons. That your spec now is most likely financial status or looks or like car or them, and yet those are all shallow reasons for liking someone or for loving someone. So if you follow your spec, actually, one shout you. Yeah, they do one shout.
One shout to cry. So you also do agree that?
No, I mean I don't agree. Your spec. If you look at the good things, if you look for the important things when it comes to a partnership, then your spec will definitely treat you right. But if you are looking at shallow things that almost everybody is also looking for, and then honestly now the problem is
true.
So I mean it depends on what your spec is. Your spec, use your head when you are adding spec, understand?
Okay.
Spec then she has ass or she has this. I don't know. Those are the specifications you want. So all the important things that come with being in a healthy relationship, you want to share now. So then that's what you will get.
Okay, sure. I think that's a laudable one though.
Definitely.
Good evening, Melvin and DJ Hashtag. Josephine inside Joseph's kitchen, Aberpo Brony Chrome. Sometimes the person that will treat you right is not always your spec. Do you agree? Yes, I agree. Okay, those times when I was in Cape Coast, na me boyfriend be no. Guy in a permas or radio presenter. Guy in a permas none of the worm cry. But no, I'm feeling them. But I no respect him. In fact, all my love,